When was the last time you Skyped someone? What happened to the video calling app that once was the apple of our eye? Where did it go and why? And what are the business lessons we can learn from its glorious failure? Let's dive in. The video messaging app became a hit in the early 2000s by letting people talk with friends and family members without paying long distance fees. Only a decade ago, the app had so much domination that the Oxford English Dictionary added the verb Skype, acknowledging its standard bearer status as brands like Google, Band-Aid, and Xerox. In August 2003, Nicholas Zenstrom and Jonas Fries launched Skype along with a team of Estonian engineers. The team designed Skype as a peer-to-peer calling system which translated voice to data and transmitted it over the internet. Their idea was to democratize global communication by making voice calls cheap. Two Skype users could converse for free via their computers. For a low cost, Skype users could call a mobile or landline anywhere in the world. It might sound simple now, but trust me, back then, this was groundbreaking and straight out of fantasy fiction. But why did it fail then? To understand that, you need to go back to May 2011 when Microsoft acquired Skype for $8.5 billion. The purchase was a way to capture the market through the acquisition of a buzzy customer product. But when the buzz did not move over, Microsoft doubled down on trying to make it compete with everyday communication apps while sacrificing the thing that made it most useful: reliable video calling. They did a redesign of the app and tried to make it a bit sexier, younger, and fresher to compete with the WhatsApps and Telegrams of the world. However, by integrating a raft of new features, including emojis, Skype's version of emojis, as well as various features borrowed from Snapchat, the developers lost their way and did not focus on the core functionality of making sure video quality remained. One much maligned review of the app in June 2017 saw the average App Store rating for Skype drop from 3.5 stars to 1.5 stars. Even Microsoft acknowledged its problems with Skype. The company launched Teams, a product designed to tackle and take over Slack in workplaces in November 2016, and began integrating video calls into Teams. At the same time, alternatives were quietly gaining ground, providing the same features for free and without some more tangential trinkets. While Skype stagnated and even regressed, others like Zoom started adding relevant features and firming up the quality of calls to result in fewer drop lines. And then, the pandemic acted as the final nail of Skype's coffin. The outbreak of the virus was not the cause, but it was a catalyst, increasing what had been a 3-year-long shift away from Skype. The need to obtain a reliable video conferencing system at speed meant people were not willing to wait around for Skype, which they knew was already on the way out. They went straight to Zoom, and one of our favorite apps as children died a slow death. Skype's initial success came from its reliable, high-quality video calling, a revolutionary feature at the time. However, after Microsoft's acquisition, the app tried to compete with messaging apps like WhatsApp and Snapchat by adding unnecessary features, which diluted its core functionality. Instead of improving video call stability and user experience, Skype became bloated and confusing. Don't lose sight of what made your product great in the first place. While expanding on features, ensure they enhance, not distract from the core value. If Zoom had tried to become a social media platform early on, it might have failed too. Skype failed to innovate meaningfully, while competitors like Zoom, Google Meet, and Microsoft Teams emerged with better reliability, integration, and user experience. Complacency kills, even for market leaders. If you don't evolve with user needs and technological advancement, competitors will. Founders must constantly improve their product based on market feedback and emerging trends. Microsoft's acquisition of Skype is a classic case of a big company failing to integrate and scale a product effectively. Instead of leveraging Skype's strengths, Microsoft tried to turn it into something it wasn't.